Hi, I'm Willow, and this is Wish Upon a Willow. Welcome back to Tarot with Willow, which this is my second tarot reading. If you saw the last one, it was so dark in here, and I didn't even think about the fact that I could turn on that light so that you can actually see my cards, and, well, you can at least see them from back here. I have a ring light inside, but I live at the very back of this property. I'm just readjusting real quick. My lower back kind of hurts. I've been working all day. I live at the back of this property, so it's like kind of a hike, and I just got home from work. I don't feel like doing that, so this is the lighting that we're doing, and you can deal with it. I will be doing intuitive readings, and then I'm going to be reading from the little book as well after. Alrighty. What does this beautiful collective need to know? Also, we are channeling from Source, our higher selves, our spirit teams, our angels. May only what is for your highest good come through, and these messages won't be for everyone. If you're here, it's probably for a reason. That doesn't mean every message is for you. Use your discernment to take what resonates and leave the rest. If I talk about feminine or masculine energies, then that doesn't necessarily mean that it's attached to any sort of gender. We all have a balance of feminine and masculine energies within us. And yeah, I read energies, and this one just popped out. Ooh, we got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. What's your money block? I'm not having any messages come out with this card. I'm gonna read from the book. I'm being told to read from the book first for this one. I tried. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, do 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 do. How's your guys' day going? Going pretty good? I had a great day. Alright, reversed. There's always the risk of going to extremes. Reversed, the Queen of Pentacles is the mother who smothers or pecks incessantly at her loved ones, including anyone who crosses her path. She is overbearing and controlling in all situations, from protecting the nest to foraging for food. It's her way or no way. The energy at this time is fear-based and manipulative, and as a result, there is a lack of harmony. That sounds very extreme. And that's the sort of, it's really hard to confront the sort of wordings on messages like that. I used to avoid reading tarot because I would get messages like that, and then I was just like, I don't want to hear that. So maybe there's something within you that you need to reevaluate. And the last reading I did, we were talking about the collective making fear-based decisions and it being a block. So try to just go with the flow and not try to hold on too tightly, because if you're holding on too tightly, you're going to block the flow. Also, side note, people-pleasing is a form of manipulation. Manipulation has such harsh connotations, but it's something that we learn how to do from a young age. And as we're getting older and doing the shadow work and going through understanding Sorry, there's a car next to me and I'm just like really hyper aware of the fact that they're just like sitting in their car in my driveway. And oh, now they're backing up. I'm just like, please don't hit me, because they kind of parked really bad. Anyway, I am a recovering people pleaser, and I have learned that the people pleasing was not being authentic. In any form of you where you're not being authentic is a form of manipulation. You're manipulating other people to see you a certain way by being like, oh, let me just overgive myself. And it's not necessarily like, it doesn't mean you're a horrible person. It just means you need to reevaluate that within yourself. And if this is applying to you in any way, cool. If it's not, leave it. I'm still not getting any messages from that card. Usually I at least like... I've also been... It's been so quiet in my mind today with that kind of thing. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe I need to turn the faucet back on. Oh my gosh, my cat is standing on my car. Hello. Oh, that's not my cat. Ah, hi, Dose. Well, I thought that was my black cat. Nope. Alright. Any clarification on the Queen of Pentacles reversed? I love how, like, the last tarot reading I did, messages were just like, and this one's a slow start, so we'll see if it picks up. Maybe I need to connect to my breath. Ooh, hello. Strength. The lion. Strength. Do, 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 do. Number 8 in the tarot. It is not through brute force that this crow has achieved... Oh, I didn't show you the last card. Let me show you this one. Alright, there's a lion wearing like a flower crown, and then there's a crow standing on top of it, and then an infinity symbol floating in like a... There's like golden mountains behind it, and there's some trees, little hills. It is not through brute force that this crow has achieved the challenging goal of taming the wild beast. It is because she has mastered her ability to connect with a higher frequency. Channeling trust and respect, the positive energy she radiates enables the crow to balance confidently on the lion's nose, not in conquest, but out of mutual respect. The crow has learned how to remove her ego, quieting the hum of fear, allowing her to hear the inner guidance of her higher consciousness. It is from this place she wields the true power of strength. The Strength card suggests you will have an experience that requires you to summon the power that comes only from exercising inner peace and freeing yourself from the influences of ego and fear. So you're going to use this strength budded from your intuition in order to get past that blockage that you currently have that the other card was speaking about. That's beautiful. So you're going to use your inner strength to move forward. And what's next after that? Ooh. Oh, jeez. Not me just almost dropping the whole deck. That would be so annoying to deal with in a vehicle. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Not in this reading, hopefully. Alright. Five of Pentacles. So you need to reach some balance within to fly up towards your wealth. And you'll be sharing wealth with others. Interesting. Some of this is different cards, but I'm getting some of the same energy from the last reading. Six of Pentacles. I like reading the deck. I was kind of apologetic about, not apologetic exactly, but I was kind of like, I have to read for the decks because I'm a noob in the last reading, and now I'm just like, I enjoy reading from the deck though. Like, there's pretty words written in here, and I like to see them. Alrighty. I think that was also Ravenwood commented on my last one and helped me like feel a bit better about that, because they were like, I like reading from the deck, or from the booklet with the deck. Anyway, the generously charitable crow happily shares a fish, since he has two and is not worried about finding more. Although he's a compassionate crow, he is not necessarily a philanthropist, as he does expect some form of payback in the future. The Six of Pentacles denotes a time of receiving or offering help with strings attached. So something I am super guilty about is creating this beautiful artwork, right? That's what I'm being called to share with you right now in relation to this message. I will make things, like, it could take me days, you know, hours of my time, and I should be selling this stuff for like good money. And I will be in a generous mood, which is often because I have such a big heart. Excuse me. And I will give the thing away. Like, I could have spent 10 hours pouring myself into this project, like whatever it is, painting, crocheting, drawing. And then I find an individual who I'm just like, this belongs to them. They would love this so much. And then I just give it away. And while that is, you know, it's fine to give gifts. That's not what I'm not saying don't give gifts to people. But, and I have an how to play life, or playing life like a video game series here on YouTube. So I do make a lot of video game references because that is one of the things that I do. I love relating things to games, and also I'm writing a book on it, so it's not selfish to want in-game currency, because the in-game currency buys you the things, you know. It's okay to accept money for your skills or your products. And like, people have made me feel selfish, or I've seen comments online where people talk about how people are selfish for offering things like that they should be giving out for free, or you should do this for exposure because, you know, you're not, your stuff isn't worth it, you should, you know, like, just comments that I've seen where it's like, why are you charging so much? Why are you charging at all? Like, if you have a spiritual gift, for instance, oh, BTW, on this topic, I'm totally gonna leave my tip jar in the description box from now on these tarot readings if you feel called. You know, I like money too. I want some in-game currency, but yeah, I feel like you're someone who has a big heart like me and gives, and you need to be knowing your value and and charging or charging more. Maybe you're not charging enough. That's what I'm feeling. Well, ooh, hello. Oh yeah, and so you start doing that and you're going to, no, sorry. This is upside down. Although I feel like this is two-part. Now that I'm like feeling the energy more, I'm like, cause it's death upside down, right? So like you're preventing yourself from having this transition by being stuck in this energy, by not flowing. I love how at first I was hearing no messages and now I'm hearing too many at once, and I'm hearing two messages at once. I'm like, slow down. Okay. So currently you're death reversed and you are stopping your abundance by being in this control, in this fear, and in your ego, and in being too generous, even as that last card was talking about. But once you decide to pour into your own cup, once you decide to let the energy flow, once you decide to be your authentic self, then you will be death card. It's such a beautiful card too. I wish that you could see it better. There's no light over there, but it's like this skeleton of the crow, right? And he's dead, but there's a crow, like it's like he shed his skin and is just like emerging from this corpse. And then there's like flowers in the background and he's like flying up towards the heaven. There's like this beautiful like heavenly light right there that he's just like going towards. That's going to be you once you let go of your ego and start making decisions based on your intuition instead of out of like the fear of the ego. This is beautiful. What else? I love this. I didn't think I would be doing tarot on YouTube like I said in my last video, but I was speaking with the lady who I'm about to rent a room from, and we were talking about getting tarot read and like in person, like couple experiences we've had. And then I was telling her about how I did that tarot reading, and a couple days ago. And then I had this feeling like, oh, I need to offer tarot at this new place where I'm going in person. So that's a thing that's happening now. I'm going to be offering tarot in person at this new place. This is the Seven of Cups, but it's reversed. And there's like a snake, a lotus flower, a heart, a wreath, a skull, and I don't know what that last thing is. Some sort of pointy rock thing in these chalices, and they're all upside down. I'm gonna read from the book for this one first. Seven of Cups. I said chalices because they look like fancy cups. They look like it should be the Seven of Chalices. Upside down. Okay. Warns that you are spending every waking hour busying yourself to avoid facing reality. Because of this, you are unable to fully realize your dreams. Womp, womp, womp. You might have to try to work on balancing your root chakra. You might have some imbalances. Also, like, now this is something I talk about in my videos sometimes, and I'll probably do like further in depth. But beware of an unbalanced root chakra in pursuing spiritual endeavors. because that leads to spiritual psychosis. And that is when you are pursuing these, doing shadow work and pursuing spirituality through working on yourself like that, but without being grounded in the earth. Remember, you are a human. You need to drink water. You need to be showering regularly because that cleanses the energy off of you. You need to be going out in nature and grounding and like seeing trees, and you need to be eating regularly. You need to be eating good foods. You need to be drinking water. I know I already said that, but I'm emphasizing that because that's really important. You need to be working on your relationships. You need to be focusing on earthly matters. That's what I feel from that card. Look up on like how to work on your root chakra and find some tips. I'm sure there's plenty of people with tips. I'll probably talk about it at some point, but I ain't got time for that right now. I have 3 more videos to record after this because I dedicated myself to 3 30-day challenges. And then Spirit was like, you know what? You should also do tarot. So I'm recording 4 videos right now, so we're not going to get into talking about the chakras right now. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm learning to like aggressively, it's like anti-apologizing. Like I'll accidentally say sorry and then I'm like, I'm not sorry. You're welcome. I'm sure it'll balance out at some point and we'll be less aggressive, but that's how, as an Aries, I'm dealing with getting over apologizing. Hello, Wheel of Fortune is inverted. Womp. There's another lion on this card and another snake and a scorpion, and then a whole bunch of crows on the Wheel of Fortune with like the 4, you probably can't see it from here, but there's the 4 symbols of like earth, fire, air, and water. So that, I mean, whatever blockages you have going on, we've already talked about, is preventing abundance from flowing in. This Wheel of Fortune card being reversed, we know is like a loss. You know, the Wheel of Fortune upright, it's like you're gaining something, and ooh, your fortunes can reverse, and then you come back. And this is just like with the Death card. I dropped it and picked it up, and it was upright. So whatever blockages that you have in your root chakra and your flow, you're going to change your circumstances, and then all of that abundance is going to be coming in, and new opportunities are going to be coming in. You're shedding your skin. I don't know what the scorpion represents. But that one's sticking out to me for some reason. 10. Oh jeez. Another car is pulling in. They're like, I don't know what they're doing. They're like having a party in there. I haven't even gone in and seen what's happening. Alright, so I'm going to read the positive first. What goes around comes around, and so does the Wheel of Fortune during difficult times. This card serves as a reminder that with the bad comes the good, and a change is coming. The 3 crows in the center point inward, symbolizing our inner power to move the wheel and our ability to control the amount of time we spend either up or down. The 8 crows facing outward on the wheel represent the spokes of the wheel and the energy that each direction possesses. Although they appear to be fixed to the wheel, their wings allow them some freedom, symbolizing our ability to learn from and move past a difficult situation. Upright, this card indicates that change is coming, and it will be a welcome shift. Perhaps a difficult time is ending. Reversed, however, it is a warning that difficult times will soon come. How quickly you can make the wheel spin is up to you. The question to ask yourself now is, are these troubles a result of bad luck or bad choices? You got this. You can spin the wheel. Look, I've been here before. I've had that upside down wheel card, and I've read those same words because, you know, this is one of my personal decks. Aw. They're having friends. It's a party here, so I know how much it sucks hearing those words, but you got this. You can clear this block and change your luck. Change that. Turn that wheel upright. I was gonna say upside down, and then I'm like, wait. You want the opposite. Alright. What else? Any more messages coming through here for this lovely collective? I need to find my microphone. I have to be really aware of the volume of my voice because I don't have my mic in, and the phone is so far away from me. Alright. Ace of Swords reversed. Yo. Well. Ace of Swords. I also should point out the imagery on this card. There's like this crow flying downwards with the sword, and it's like, looks like it's traveling really quickly. Like it's literally like, looks like it's kind of surrounded by fire. And I mean, the sky is down here and the mountains are up here, but it's like, looks like it's falling when it's upside down. And then there's one lonely flower. Flower reminds me of a grave. Like a tombstone with red flowers on it, so that might resonate with someone. Ace of Swords inverted. Suggests you're having a hard time completing a project because there is a lack of vision. So you might be trying to force it. That's what it feels like with all of these energies combined. You're trying to force getting something done because you maybe are doing it for a grade, or because completing it will bring you money, or something like that, where you're wanting to get it done, but the reasons maybe are wrong. So maybe you should step away, go meditate, go spend some time in the trees, and just back away for a moment, do something that you like doing, you know, take some time away from it, just totally forget that this project exists. Like literally just be like, whatever, I don't care about this project. Like act like as if it doesn't matter to you at all. Like detach from it, and then come back. Then it should flow better. Whoa. Hello? I don't want to put that in backwards. Let's not do that. Whee. I was like about to put the card in opposite of all the other cards. Yeah, you're gripping on too tightly to whatever this project is. Take that how it resonates for you, of course. Thought one was going to come out and then it didn't. Justice reversed. There's a lot of reversed cards in here, which, I mean, isn't necessarily a bad thing. I used to be terrified of reversed cards, and then I realized just how important they were. Because if it's not showing me the message I need to hear, like if it was upright, I'd be like, oh. And no, it's like, nope, you need to learn something instead of 11. Eventually I will just remember what numbers they're in. I say that as I've been reading for myself for a while now, and I still, it's fine. If justice is reversed, it may indicate a person who hasn't been completely honest. If you look deep inside, that person may even be yourself. It may be a good time to examine your personal truths. Also with the scales here, because the imagery on this card has like a set of scales, and then the bird is like looking like he's flying downward, and then he looks like he's blinded with this like red blindfold over him, and then the crown is, did your crown fall on the ground and you need to pick it up and put it back on? Wear that crown. You're blinded by this dishonesty, or like maybe you're being dishonest with yourself, maybe you aren't being real with yourself, and then you're unbalanced with these scales being upside down. Clarification on that justice card, please. Please, Spirit. Just hello, the lovers. That's random. And 7 of Swords upright. The lovers. Maybe the dishonesty is within a relationship. There's 2 crows here, and little heart in the little heart in the middle that they're both going towards, and then there's a snake going up, and there's the sun over here, and then there's like birds in the background, and the moon's over here. Interesting, they reflect mirrors of each other. This could be a divine counterpart energy. Are you not being honest with, I don't mean lying, I mean maybe there's feelings within yourself that you haven't shared, or perhaps this other person hasn't shared with you. And then the 7 of Swords came out with it, and it has like this one flying away, this one's, these guys are sitting on the sword. I want to read that one, 7 of Swords. This is further clarification on that Lovers card. 7 of Swords. The cunning trickster crow is trying to fly away with a stash of shiny swords before the other crows can get to them, but there are too many for him to carry. Nonetheless, he is pleased with what he can take. The 7 of Swords denotes a person who is attempting to deceive you or trying to get away with something unethical. If you're hoping to be able to trick or take advantage of a person, the 7 of Swords serves as a warning that your plans will fall through or you risk getting caught. Well, so maybe be honest with this person, or this person needs to be honest with you. Maybe you're in separation. Oh, more clarification on that situation, please. I'm interested now. I'm like, give me the tea. What's going on? What's going on with you guys? I didn't realize this was gonna be a freaking love reading. Here we go. I'm like, oh sweet, this is abundance. We're teaching, we're not, well, teaching, I guess. I don't know, that wasn't the word that I wanted, but maybe you're a teacher. I don't know. Maybe they're a teacher. I thought this was just going to be about like finances or whatever, your job, like whatever blockage you're going on with that, but Knight of Pentacles. There's a crow sitting on top of a horse, and there's lovely more of those red flowers that I associated with a grave earlier. Interesting. I don't know what that means. I'm just here. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles. Where is... Ah, here we are. The freaking heron. Duckburg is stuck in my head. The Knight of Pentacles sits upon his workhorse, ready to take on the next task. He has seen the page's dream of focused visualization, and now, through hard work and determination, he will set the vision into motion. As it enters the path to fruition, the Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving and methodical. He is a hard worker who will ensure that each task is completed successfully before starting a new one. The Knight of Pentacles may appear as a co-worker or business partner who will keep his word and as a result become an instrument in ensuring the success of a project. This has a divine masculine energy to it, who's just slowly taking his time and coming forward. And I don't mean, of course, like I already said, I don't mean that necessarily means a man, just a divine, someone who's predominantly in their divine masculine energy. The masculine part of the counterpart is taking his sweet time, deliberating upon coming out with a truth, and has deceived the divine feminine. Well, I want more on that. Give me more. I want the tea. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups reversed. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. What can I learn about this card? Why am I, like, last time I was drawn more towards doing the, I don't know why I question these things. Last time I felt more towards doing the reading first and then going in the book, and this time I'm like, read the book and then there's more information for you afterwards. Which makes me feel like I'm in this divine masculine energy right now, because he's over here deliberating and taking his time and like getting all the shiz together before coming forward. That's what it feels like. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It'll make sense to someone, probably. Alright. The 10 of Pentacles denotes a time of security and protection. The crows worked hard, paid their dues, and are now rewarded with a comfortable place to roost with plenty of room and food. The 10 of Pentacles brings assurance that your hard work and optimism can create a stable, secure future, one that will serve as a foundation to build your dreams. So, after taking all of this time working on yourselves, you'll come together in abundance. Oh, this card has all the coinage. We got that in-game currency there. We got a little pool with some lotus flowers, sunflower, more of the red gray flowers. And it looks like there's like some sort of like chapel thing. And then we got 5 of Pentacles. The Pentacles are up in the tree with the birds, and then there's more birds down here in the water on the yeah, like on water. There's no ground. The tree's just sprouting out of the water. So like a spring of wealth. There's 5 of Pentacles. Tells the story of 2 different groups of crows. That's literally what I was about to say, is there's 2 different groups. but I mean, that's obvious from the picture. The first group is comfortable and warm, roosting in the tree. The second group battles a headwind as they hop along the frozen ground. Oh, that's supposed to be ground. It literally looks like it's supposed to be water. Now I question the drawing in this whole deck. Everything I thought was water is ground. As they hop along the frozen ground, unable to see that relief is just a short distance away, the crows on the ground may have lost everything, but they take comfort in the fact that they still have each other. Aww. This card serves as a reminder that even when it appears lost, there are still opportunities if we look for them. It also serves as a reminder to feed your spirit by focusing less on materialism and more on relationships. So that's more like still with the working on your root and your foundation, and like what I was talking about earlier with the need for money flowing in for this project that you're working on. I don't know how that is related to the lovers and things. Maybe this is related to that message from earlier, but maybe you're coming together. Oh, you're working together parallel lines. No, I literally asked that question and then an answer just popped in my head. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's it. You guys are this literally, these messages are so funny right now because I'm like, nothing. Oh, I just realized what it was. I'm in that energy that you're in with the you're trying to control things and it's blocking your flow. And I'm in that energy right now where I'm like, where's the message? And it's not coming to me. And then I get in that flow state of like, that's where I'm, this is, I love it. So then I start talking about it and they just keep coming. Once, as soon as I'm just relaxed and I'm in it, it's like the messages are going and going a little bit too quickly, but that's okay. It's better than not coming at all. That's what she said. Sorry. Not sorry. So, all right. These, anyway, moving on. These little birds right here that are on the ground, like, they're still with each other, you know, in union, as you're always in union with your divine counterpart, working energetically together, but they're in separation. And they don't see the path ahead of them, which is, this is their future selves together in abundance, sitting in the tree with, there's more than 2 birds there, so like maybe like friends and family, like they're all like coming together. So like this is you on your path right now, and this is the future after you let go of these blockages. And then we have the 5 of Cups inverted, and you feel like you're alone. And this card came out yesterday, but I don't remember if it was reversed or not. You're over here staring at this, like all of your losses, right? And then you have so much going on and you're not focusing on gratitude for all of the things that you do have in your life, and you're just like, you need to be focused on like what you do have and be grateful for it in order for this abundance to like come in. And also this gives me the vibes like with the Lovers card and all of the other things that we just read of, you feel like you're alone, but you're not. It's an illusion. I'm still gonna read 5 of Cups reversed in the book. So cups. When it appears reversed, it's a sign that you are learning from past losses and are ready to move forward. The ability to learn from your past mistakes will enable you to see a path to acceptance. Hell yeah. So, like, you're getting through this block, clearing it so that you can move forward. You just need to be aware of all these things, you know? Are there any more messages? We're at 45 minutes and it was 29 seconds. Dang. It's even longer than the last one. I watch some tarot readings that are like an hour and 30 minutes and I'm like, let's go. I'm just gonna click like double speed on you so we could get through this more quickly, especially because, you know, tarot readers have a tendency to just like make a lot of pauses and talk really slow, and I'm like, come on, man, I got other things to do. All right. Here is such a beautiful card. We got the 10 of Cups, and there's like these little beautiful birds together in their little nest. There's two separate groups and there's a big rainbow and flowers. This like feels like the ending. This is like the last one I'll do, I think, unless I'm, you know, bullied into pulling more. This is like your journey. It's like everything. And then the Ace of Wands, it's like you're over here. There's one wand and there's the bird standing on all by himself with the horizon in view, and there's like a path ahead of you, and then this is like a rainbow and flowers and we're like together and stuff. It's like, here's you on your path, you know, doing your thing, focusing on you and focusing on getting through all of this shiz that you're going through. And then here is like, oh, happy day. We're gonna do Ace of Wands first in the booklet, and then we're gonna do the 10 of Cups because it feels like it goes in that order. Ace of Wands. The crow swoops from the sky and lands upon a wand, marking the beginning of a path to a bright, shiny city in the distance. This card affirms that the crow is on the right road and opportunities for success are laid out before her. Oh my god, I love that for you. The blooming spring flowers represent a fresh start. Floating through the air are little white feathers, bringing the message that the Ace of Wands represents a new beginning that is divinely guided. Heck yeah. And then it leads into the 10 of Cups, which Cups is this way. Oh, look, I flipped right to it when I got to the Cups section. The happy couple sits on a budding branch of a cherry blossom tree, watching their fledglings. I totally said that word right. Resting comfortably in their nest. The setting is one of peace and contentment. The couple achieved their dreams, as each new day brings with it a feeling of love and fulfillment. The 10 of Cups denotes a time of utmost joy. Another message of this card may also be a romantic relationship is forming, one that could result in a lifelong love affair. Take a moment to bask in the positive energy the 10 of Cups offers. Good luck will soon enter your home, because you are turning that wheel of fortune back upright. You are getting through your blockages. You are clearing your path on this journey. This is about divine counterparts. This is about, maybe, if I know twin flames has like negative connotations with it, but maybe you identify as a twin flame, whatever you like to call it. That's so beautiful. Wow, I love the energy too. Like, I literally can like, I'm in like both of your energies, and I can like feel your energies are like balancing, like the infinity sign. You might want to meditate on the infinity sign, meditate on snakes, maybe look into what the scorpion symbolizes. I don't know. And what does it symbolize? Maybe it'll come to me. We'll see. See, There's an energy of trying to force things. Let it flow, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. I'm super weird, and if you like the vibe, please subscribe. I will have more tarot readings coming in. I also have 30 days of mindfulness, 30 days of meditation, 30 days of playing life like a video game in my Glitch in the Matrix activation series, and I have all of these videos all at once because I'm insane. That's the only explanation. I'm Willow Silverayne, and remember, where there's a will, oh, there's a way. I am so pleased for your energy being here. If you would like to affirm all these messages, please leave a heart or like a bird in the comment section, and like the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these. All right, yeah. Goodbye now. I have so much more to do. Go on, get out of here. Go on, get out of here. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.